What's up with you? You know what this is. I'll just come to you because we had a crazy week. Yes, the week of August the 21st to the day of the 27th. It been a crazy week. We first ended up having an earthquake that spread it over 23 states. Yes, 23 states. That's unheard of to me. That make me think, okay, it's harping going on. I'm not going to get into harping, but I can give you a synopsis of it from an earthquake point of view. Harping on an earthquake point of view is like man-made stuff. It's like sonic waves going through rocks and making it shift, overlap, split, break apart. Some that nature can do itself that man-made propel it to do. But I'm not fixing to get into it because I'm going to have mad stuff on this one little post. So I'm going to leave it at that. But at the first of the week, we had an earthquake. In the middle of the week, one of the famous men in the music industry, Nick Ashford, passed. Yeah, from Ashford and Simpson. Look it up because probably y'all young bucks don't even know who he is. But at the end of the week, we had a hurricane, Hurricane Irene, which hit the same place that the earthquake hit. That made me think, okay, it's some man-made stuff going on. Because I do believe that I have my faith in God and the Lord, but I do believe man can do some stuff that can alter what nature can do naturally. And I'm not fixing to get in detail with it. But we had a hurricane on the East Coast, and I got confirmation that one of my YouTube friends up north in New York is all right. She's doing good. Her and her family up in New York is doing good. I'm not going to blurt out her YouTuber name unless you want me to advertise it. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But anyway, I'm not fixing to blurt out her name or nothing. But she made it, and I'm glad she is all right. But those that didn't, see my videos, the last post, I felt the earthquake. I felt it. So, I mean, it was a scareful event, but I felt it. But as a whole in America, we made it. We survived it. And I'm glad that this week is over with because there's been 3 tragic events that went on this week. Like I said, the earthquake, the passing of Nick Ashford, and the hurricane. Now, the hurricane, it did damage, but it didn't do that much damage. The damage I heard on the news is mostly flooding, like in Philadelphia and everything, in that type of nature. Philly, North Carolina, and all that. Connecticut got some flooding. But like wind damage and all that, it did some, but it wasn't that much. They said like the total cost probably like between $5 and $7 billion. Now in our economy that's nothing, but we still in a recession. But that's another topic. But I'm glad that everybody is doing well. I'm glad that we as Americans in American territories, as Puerto Rico, I ain't forget about y'all, have made it through this week because it's been very, very stressful. It's been very tiring. It's been very scareful. That's a new word, scareful. It's been very scary. It just all these emotions and everything was linked up in this week. And y'all looking at me like, okay, this is your serious law because I'm like real goofy. I can get serious, but it's been very stressful, heartache week, so I'm glad we made it. Oh, look at my beard, y'all. I got a beard, y'all. Yeah, It's going to be thicker probably next week, but yeah, I'm switching up getting a beard. Probably going to do my journey with some dreadlocks because I feel like I am ready for that journey. Never know. But anyway, I'm glad this week over with, and I'm glad that my YouTube friend in New York is all right. But subscribe to me if you're not. Comment if you feel like you want to. Dislike or like the blog or whatever. But I'm glad that we as Americans made it through this week. All right. Much love.